we are going to the third topic of the unit 4, which is the one we are currently working, que es con la que estamos trabajando. Entonces voy a compartir pantalla y mostrarles qué es. Ok, estamos trabajando con estas dos primeras, bueno, con estas dos páginas. Esta semana vamos a terminar lo que es la unidad 4, entre hoy y mañana. Y ya el día viernes de la próxima semana estaríamos trabajando con el repaso y la primera evaluación. Sí, ¿verdad?
La evaluación es hasta el 30, ¿no?
Sí.
O sea, que hay una semana más de clase.
Ya vi, es lo que estoy. De hecho, acabo de abrir el sílabus porque no estaba 100% segura si era así. Exacto, todavía tenemos una semana más. Entonces, esta semana terminamos con la unidad punto 3. La siguiente semana vamos a hacer actividades de los mismos temas que hemos visto y ya después tendríamos el repaso previo y el examen. Ok, bueno, entonces vamos a iniciar y dice aquí, what should I do? This is the title of the unit. Ese es el título de here, speaking. Read the quotes about learning. Do you agree with any of them? Why or why not? Okay, so here we have 4 quotes. And the first one says, we learn by doing. The second one says, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Then we have, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. And the last one is, the best way to learn is to teach. Tell me, do you agree with these quotes? No? What did you say, yes or no?
Not really.
Working, please, and then we're gonna check. Sorry. Okay, again, I'm asking you. Do you agree? ¿Están de acuerdo con estas frases? If you are, can you explain?
I said not really, miss.
Pardon me?
I said not really.
Not really? Okay. Yeah. Which ones do you disagree with?
The second one, especially if you are a dictator, is going to be fine for you, but we are not dictators. So a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. I mean, the most that you know, the more prepared you're going to be in life. So it's better to learn a lot of things and learn different.
Actually, that's what I think. It's like a metaphor. Like yeah. a little knowledge, you know, it can be dangerous in the way that you will be aware and knowledgeable of many things. That's what I understand from this quote. The first one, we learn by doing. ¿Están de acuerdo o no están de acuerdo, chicos? ¿Aprendemos haciendo las cosas?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay. Aquí yo igual, bueno, mi opinión en esta sería que todos aprendemos de diferentes maneras. Unos son más visuales, otros son más de kinestésicos, se les llama, que son los que aprenden haciendo, pero todos aprendemos de diferente forma. Entonces, no necesariamente, pero tal vez pudiera aplicar en ciertas cosas nada más, ¿no? La tercera, porque la segunda ya hablamos un poquito sobre ella, la tercera que dice, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Cualquiera que para de aprender es viejo, ya sea a los 20 o a los 80. ¿Qué piensan de esta quote?
I will skip that comment.
Ok. Tengo la última que dice, the best way to learn is to teach. In my case, since I'm a teacher, I will say that this one is for me, it is true. Because you don't probably realize how much you know until you actually teach it to somebody else. And I'm talking about any topic. Cuando sabes hacer algo, a veces no te das cuenta que en realidad sí sabes hacer algo hasta que alguien más te pide ayuda y le muestras cómo. Tal vez no es como que la mejor manera, pero digamos que es como una satisfacción, right?
Yeah, miss, but eventually you're going to discover that your student is get over the teacher.
It happened, and actually that is also something good. I wouldn't say that it's something bad, but I'm talking in life, like in general. when you do something and then somebody asks you for help doing that thing, I don't know, I think it's something good because it's like practice.
It's
When
kind of review. You don't think so? It's kind of review when you know something and somebody asking for help. Maybe you at the moment you start teaching somebody somebody. I mean, you started to record on everything that you learned in the past, and then you just like a review. Oh, I remember that. I remember.
Yes.
Oh, I almost forgot that. Oh, good thing I'm teaching again this because it's bringing me to the new acknowledgement about the thing that I knew before.
Exactly. And it makes you feel, how can I say? Probably it depends on the person, right? But for example, when sometimes when I have to teach a topic that I don't actually remember, and then I have to study it and then teach it, and then when I see that just with one student, when I see that someone is getting it, it makes me feel satisfied. It's good. So this one is like for any topic. Es como les digo, para cualquier tema, no necesariamente como que literalmente una maestra, cuando ustedes enseñan algo, probablemente están como que recordando y reaprendiendo lo que ya saben. Okay, so now we're going. It says, read the sentences from 1 to 7 and match them to... Tengo aquí estas 7 oraciones. It says, I read articles, we watch films with subtitles. I go online to read the news in English. I chat with other learners. I write down new phrases in my notebook. I listen to reread, look up subtitles, go online, chat, write down, and memorize. Voy a buscar las definiciones de estas palabras en negritas from A to G. Les pido que por favor aquí solamente escriban la lista del 1 al 7 con la palabra en negrita y pueden nada más como just write the letter from the other part. Okay? So please work on this and tell me when you're ready. Okay, let's go and check. Did you finish? ¿Terminaron?
Yeah.
Great. Let's go to number 1. Vamos a la número 1 and I'm going to ask, let me see. I'm going to ask Raquel. Raquel, can you help me reading number 1, please, with your answer? Raquel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Number 1, please.
Are we supposed to match it with A, B, and with those ones?
Yes. That's what
Oh, I think it's F.
I reread articles we use in class. Letter F. Try again, please.
Read again.
Read again. Number 1, it's letter B. Okay, thank you. Number 2, Alejandro, please. Alejandro, number 2.
Hey.
Can you
Hey.
read it?
Find information in a book on a computer.
Okay, I look up new words in a dictionary, find information in a book or computer. Okay, number 3, Camila. I watch films with subtitles.
Slide.
Letter. Can you repeat, please? ¿Puedes repetir?
La de words on a screen that translate what a character says.
Words on a screen. Letter E. Very good. Okay. Jesus Buelna, number 4. I go online to read the news in English. Buelna, are you there? Okay, Jorge, can you help me? Go online to read the news in English.
Yes, it's letter G, use the internet.
Using internet. Very good. Letter G. Next, number 5, Luisa Chechuri. I chat with the learners. Luis, letter 5, I chat with other learners. Okay, he's not here. Marianne, number 5. Mariano, number 5.
Yo.
Okay, please.
Es la C.
Letter C, talk possibly on the internet. Okay, thank you. Mariano, number 6. I write down new phrases in my notebook.
Right. Acabo de entrar, profe, la verdad.
Yes, it is right.
Okay.
And number 7, Paola. Listen to English songs and
Letter D.
study until you remember. Very good. Questions about this? ¿Preguntas sobre esto?
No, miss.
Ok, great. Recuerden que no se vale que cuando ya hemos resuelto todo le tomen un screenshot y lo suban, ¿ok? Eso no es here. Which of the activities above do you do and how often? Vamos a seleccionar 3. ¿Cuál de las que están aquí son las que más practican, chicos? Díganme ustedes. I hear you.
Depends what I'm looking for. Usually I use internet because it's easy, you know, Google something and you're gonna find the answer. But
Yeah.
one thing I know, but one thing that you need to remember that not everything is on the internet is true. So you need to check more reference about what you're looking at.
Okay, Santiago says also watch films with subtitles. So as Jorge said, it depends on what you're doing, right? But I'm talking just like in general. What are the most common things you do from this list? Probably watch something with subtitles, go online to Google whatever. Google, it's a new verb. Es un nuevo verbo de que Google it. O googlealo en español.
Subtitles. I don't know about you. Maybe you don't use them.
Yes.
I just bother me all the time because I can concentrate and my view is always looking the letters. I mean, and then I have to listen and it's just a little confused. So I prefer to don't.
No, I mean, it works for some of us, especially when we are learning a new language. But I recommend that, for example, if you're watching a film with subtitles, the subtitles should also go in the language, in the target language, in the language you're learning. Otherwise, you will probably focus more on reading, and then you can skip the listening practice. Okay, number 2 says, which do you think are the most important or useful for learning English? Okay, the ones, well, you are learning English. Tell me, guys, what are like the best techniques or tools you have used or you practice to practice your English?
We go for the number 7.
Listen to English songs, okay?
Yeah, and try to memorize them.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's happened to you, but sometimes when you listen to a song, even in Spanish happened to me, when the people doesn't have a good diction, you don't understand. I mean, I don't even understand the Spanish what they say. So I need to listen again and pay attention what they're doing. And the same thing happened in English. And I thought it was my problem because why don't I understand what they say in English? But the problems happen to me the same way in Spanish because the enunciation of the words, when they speak, it doesn't sound the same way when you speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, of course. And also, I don't know, what type of music do you listen to?
I mean, what I like to use
Like
to listen is, I mean, like I like bossa nova, but bossa nova is in Portuguese, so probably maybe trying to slow music, you know, like a pop music or something like that.
pop music? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one it's kind of easier than, for example, rap. Rap it's sometimes very difficult or
I hate rap. Sorry.
okay. Santiago says here that chat with other learners is another way to practice. And if you're gonna chat, I will recommend you to do it with foreigners. Because if you are practicing English with people that you know that they are also Spanish speakers, if you get too comfortable, you will probably finish or end speaking English, I mean Spanish. So try to speak English with people you know they don't speak the same language as you do. Okay, any other comment? ¿Algún otro comentario? Vamos a la 3. It says, do you have any other ideas on how to improve your English? Tal vez no que las practiquen, pero que estén considerando para practicar inglés. No, mejorar inglés.
Find friends or girlfriend who speak English.
Okay. Any other one?
Watch the series.
Watch series. Okay, great. The good part that, well, the good thing that you have is that nowadays we have many different resources to practice English. And they are like with you. For example, I've seen, I don't know if you have TikTok on your cell phone, but there are many videos in English that you can see and practice. And there are actually many different phrases that here in Mexico or Spanish speakers we use in English for in our English platforms. For example, I don't know, words such as random or POV, POV, or trend, words like this are in English, and it's a good way to practice because everyone is like using them. And it's nice that you acquire vocabulary through these types of resources, entertaining resources you have on your hands, right? Okay, so now let's go here, and it's function given advice. Read the website message below and think of 3 things Zeynep can do to improve her English. Okay, so let's read this paragraph. Do I have any volunteer to read it? Does anybody want to practice reading? Nobody?
Great.
Please.
Hello, everyone. 18 months, I'll start work in an international company. The only problem is I needed to improve my English quickly. I did well on my recent English exam, but I need to do business in English. I know it'll be more difficult. Do you have any ideas?
Okay, great. So this is like in a blog, right? In a blog, she posted this. So she's expecting to receive some ideas. So you were sharing some of them before, like watching movies with subtitles, listening to music. But it says in here that she needs to improve her English quickly because she needs business English, right? So what would you recommend her? She doesn't have that much time to practice or to improve it, but she has to. Adding to that, that she needs to improve English, like business English, business in English, because she wants to do business in English, which is actually another, let's say, vocabulary, and probably it's a little bit more formal. So what would you suggest her? Okay, if you don't have any ideas, let's go and read here. It says read and reply ideas she received. So, Mariano, can you read the first one, please? ¿Puedes leer el primero?
¿A cuál leo, profe?
El primero.
Read articles we use in class. Of new words in a... No me sale completo, profe.
No, te sale este.
A ver.
El cuadrito de
Hi,
Ahmed.
Zeynep, I think you should use message boards to make new friends. Then you can chat with them online in English, and it doesn't matter if you make mistakes.
Okay, so the mistake he's given her is that use message boards and make new friends. Okay, and it says in here, doesn't matter if you make mistake. Okay, next one. Carlos, can you read it, please?
Zeynep, go online and find a business website you like. When you don't understand some words, you should look them up and write them in a notebook.
Okay, thank you. So the other advice she's receiving is go online and find a business website, something related that she's interested in. And look for some words that she doesn't understand and write them down, right? Okay, thank you. Let's see.
Miss, I think that when I think I understand about what he says, that he learned to speak English more for business. And usually when you want to learn this kind of formal business words or something like that, you better hire somebody who is related with that.
Actually, there are specific courses for business, well, English, like when you need learning.
We have one. When I was in the bank, I used to work in Bancomer in the international area. The bank hired somebody who was related with this kind of terms what they use in the bank, you know, because it's not like a talk with like a chat or something with a friend or something like that. there were specific words or terms that we used, and we are making a translation through the banks, different banks in the world.
Yeah, and I imagine it's kind of difficult because sometimes in Spanish we don't even understand the words or the terms they use. So now try to get them in English. It's just a matter of memorization, I think, when we're talking about these specific words, right? So that's why he is Ruby. That's why Ruby is suggesting to write down the words she doesn't understand from a business website and just well basically Google them and memorize them. Okay, Raquel, can you read the number 3 for Mary 98, please?
Which one, teacher?
Mary 98. This one.
Oh. You shouldn't worry. They gave you the job, so you're good enough. Relax and just watch some movies in English.
Okay, so what she's advising is just to watch movies in English so she can practice her listening skill, right? Which is actually good because something that we need to kind of separate is that one thing is just learning English to communicate, which is the one that we are currently learning. Everybody probably at the first time want to learn English just to communicate, to understand when they watch movies or when they listen to music in English. But when we are talking about business and that, we are supposed to know how to communicate. So now we'll need to learn new words, new vocabulary and terms that they might use. Okay, now let's talk about what Ana Cosica says. Camila, can you read it, please?
Sí, ¿me puede decir qué cosa?
El párrafo que va después del que leyó Raquel, Ana Cosica.
Why you don't use label readers? They are enjoyable and they help you learn new words.
Okay, so it says, oh yeah, that's true. It's like choosing some books, right? Or material, content, something where you can get new words and where you can, will get entertained by learning vocabulary from business, related to business. Okay, the last one. Jorge, can you read it, please?
Zainab, I think it's a good idea. It is a great idea to use language learning apps because this help you measure your progress.
Okay, there's actually one application that I really like, which is called Elsa. I don't know if you have heard of it. And
What's the name?
Elsa.
Elsa?
Yeah.
ELSA?
Uh-huh.
Oh, never heard about it.
And it's more like it helps you practice, like for example, the TOEFL exam and those type of exams, because it as it says in here, it measures your progress. It also tells you what you need to improve. For example, it has like a some exercises that you need to read some sentences and then the application grades the way you said it, and then it tells you how to improve that pronunciation or grammar, verb agreement, things like that. So it's a very nice way to improve your English, because I recommend you not to get too stressed when you're learning English, like if you make mistakes or that. No que se preocupen tanto si cometen errores cuando estamos aprendiendo, pero cuando ya consideren que ya se pueden comunicar, entonces sí considero una buena idea como ya tratar de mejorarlo a través de este tipo de ejercicios, como corregir ciertas cosas que a lo mejor ni siquiera sabían que estaban mal o que saben que no están bien del todo, pero no pueden identificar los errores. Pero esto, repito, una vez que ya consideran ustedes que saben. Porque si nos clavamos también mucho en que nos estamos equivocando desde el principio que empezamos a aprender, eso puede frustrarnos y pues ya, ni siquiera nos va a entrar nada, ni vamos a poder aprender bien del todo. Bueno, these were the advices Zainab received about her situation. Applies in exercise 4 again and complete the phrases from 1 to 6. Les pido por favor que copien estas 6 oraciones y ahorita les regreso de nuevo para las respuestas para que lo puedan completar, ¿ok? Entonces ahorita nada más nos aseguramos de tener esta parte para ahorita completarla con la otra parte. Nos quedan 2 minutos de esta sesión, se los doy ya sea para que le tomen una foto, lo copien o lo que vayan a hacer y ahorita nos regresamos a la siguiente parte para completarlo.